Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a double whammy for you here. Royal Rumble predictions and some NXT thoughts. The road to WrestleMania 30 begins here, does it not? That's the Royal Rumble 2014. Let's go through it. So it's on the pre-show. It's Cody, why not? Cody Rhodes and Goldust to take on the New Age Outlaws on the pre-show for the tag team belts. I can't see wouldn't it be awful if the New Age Outlaws won the tag team championship? At the same time, yeah, if they want to do Cody versus Goldust at WrestleMania, you can kind of see that, let's put it this way, it wouldn't surprise me if the New Age Outlaws won here, because I remember I said last month, didn't I, that, if they're going to start sowing the seeds, that they need to drop the titles, don't they? At the same time, a few years ago, I know it was quite a few years back now, at WrestleMania 21, wasn't it? It was Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio while they were the tag team champions, so yeah, we could see it. We could see it. Yeah, Cody and Goldust to retain, in my opinion. Also on the pre-show, in my opinion, Shawn Michaels will say, about 25 times at least. I may keep a tab on that one. Brock Lesnar to beat the Big Show. Again, because as far as I know, and every time they've ever had I was going to say every time they've ever fought one-on-one, Lesnar's won, but Survivor Series 2002 proving that I just don't know what I'm on about. Yeah, Brock Lesnar to win this one. I can't see Show winning this one. I really can't. Daniel Bryan to defeat Bray Wyatt in their one-on-one match. I can't see what benefit it would have Bray winning this one at all, unless they want to eke the feud out until WrestleMania, which I suppose they could do, but I don't know what Bryan's going to do at WrestleMania, is the truth. I mean, in my opinion, what I want at WrestleMania is, I reckon it's going to be Batista versus Randy Orton for the championship. Brock Lesnar versus, Undertaker versus John Cena at WrestleMania. So I'm not really sure about Daniel Bryan. Bryan to defeat Bray Wyatt even. Randy Orton, I think, is going to defeat John Cena in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. That's not a very big mouthful, is it, honest? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see Cena in this one either. I just don't see. This is for me, I don't think this is a very inspiring card. On paper it sounds alright. It's not that, oh my god, I can't wait for the Rumble sort of card though, is it? And at the end of the day, we're not here for any of that, because we're here to see the Royal Rumble match. The problem is, with the Royal Rumble match, is that, as I said on my Raw review a couple of days ago, in my opinion, there's only the two stories going into this one, and that is the CM Punk starts at number one, and a lot of people think that Punk's winning this one. I saw on Twitter while Raw was at Long Live on Monday night, a lot of people are expecting CM Punk to go the distance in this one. The other story, of course, is that Batista's return, which I've just this moment been looking at one of the dirt sheets, believe it or not. I was looking at the ratings for Raw, which was massive for when Batista was out, and then dramatically dropped off for the rest of the show, proving that he is as popular as ever, and even if the crowd didn't really seem to give a damn. On the night, in my opinion, Batista's winning, and he's going to beat Randy Orton for the belt in the main event at WrestleMania. I actually thought they would do. I thought they'd do Batista versus Lesnar, because that's never happened before, and then do Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton for the championship. But I'm going to go on I'm going to go, that's what I want to happen, and because that's what I want to happen, I don't think it will. So I'm going to go with what I don't want to happen, and that's what I think Batista is going to win the Royal Rumble. What do you think, though? I would love to know down below. I love reading your comments. Next, of course, I'll be doing a Royal Rumble. I'll probably do my review so straight after the show, to be honest, because I've got to be honest, just for personal reasons, that every year, as a rule, that my Royal Rumble review is my most popular vid. So get it up as soon as I can possibly get it up. NXT this week. Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, and 10-Town commentary tonight. I've got to be honest with you. If you don't see Tom Phillips and Byron Saxton not actually on commentary, I can't tell which one's which. Tensai obviously sounds like Tensai, but those two are so interchangeable, it's unbelievable. We're here tonight to celebrate Bo Dallas's 224 days as NXT champion. We're going to have a banner raising ceremony. I don't know what that means. So, yeah. Oh, we've got a new ring announcer as well. She does alright. She fucks up a couple of names, but she's alright. So, opening contest is Adrian Neville defeating Wesley Blake. in a squash match. Literally a squash match as Neville gets all the offense. I think Blake gets one move in, falls to the red arrow. In the back, Charlotte is with the BFFs. She talks about her lifestyle because, of course, Charlotte, for those who don't know, is Ric Flair's daughter. She can't understand why anyone would care about Bayley. Summer Rae then says that 2014 will be the year of the BFFs, and it starts tonight with her match with Natalya. Charlotte needs work on her promos. This was all right. It was the arrogance was there, but the delivery wasn't great. Alexander Rusev defeated Xavier Woods in a short match. This one goes about 2.5 minutes. Like on commentary, you've got Tensai putting over big guys who saying that the list of people like Rusev don't the list is very short. And he mentions Langston and he mentions Lesnar and one of Phillips or Saxon. This is what I was talking about a moment ago. Says what A-Train and Tensai. I like the way that Tensai is able to rip himself. That's very, very good. All Rusev until Woods can get a few forearms and a drop kick. This naturally makes Rusev mad. So he puts on the accolade and we have the winner. Then he keeps the accolade on. And who makes the save? But the fucking Sin Cara. And it's interesting because everyone at Full Sail knows who Hunico is. So, and of course, because Hunico is the new Sin Cara instead of it being Mystico. So he's got these fucking arm pads that go up his arms to cover up his tattoos. That's very interesting. Antonio Cesaro then defeating CJ Parker. Like I say, new ring announcer gets Cesaro's name wrong, which is a bit strange. Crowd firmly behind Cesaro there. The way they chant along with We the People is very disconcerting, if I'm honest. They don't give a fuck about Parker. They just could not give a shit. Cesaro controls until Parker can get a super kick and some knees in the corner, which the fans boo, which is hilarious. He gets 2 off a crossbody, and then he starts hitting an airplane spin, which the fans are not very happy about at all. Cesaro is able to counter it into the giant swing, which the place goes nuts for. Neutralizer gets the win. And here's Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's out on crutches. Don't know what he's done to himself, to be honest. But the deal is that he's got a lot of time to think. And the one thing that bothered him about 2013 is that he didn't win in the 2 out of 3 falls match with Cesaro. An absolutely brilliant match, I must confess. It's the first NXT match I remember watching going, that was very, very good, wasn't it? So he wants a rematch. Not necessarily a 2 out of 3 falls match, but he wants a rematch. Cesaro busts up the ramp, takes the mic and just goes, no, I'm walking away. Are you ever watching a wrestling show and you sat there and you're enjoying it and I'm enjoying this, good show, and then something happens on it that makes you go, oh, for fuck's sake, just makes you reach for the remote control and you want to turn it off, because it happens here. Here's the fucking Miz. One of the good things about Raw this week, no Miz. Happy days are coming, Get the fuck off my NXT, Miz. I don't want Miz on NXT, please, come on. He says he wants to do Miz TV here on NXT. Fuck off. Seriously, here's CJ Parker. He can't figure out why the people are booing him. Miz isn't happy about being interrupted. I don't give a shit. Renee Young doing his own commentary, which makes me a happy boy. Natalya defeated Summer Rae. Yay. Now he has Bayley with her, which makes me a happy buddy. Doesn't do anything at all. This Summer Rae with a really nice leg lock that, it's by Summer. Natalya counters it into a really nice leg lock of her own by reversing the pressure, as all good leg locks should be done. Natty with a snap suplex. She counters a spin kick into the sharpshooter to get the win. The match itself was alright. It was short, as all NXT matches are. What was interesting is that Summer had Sasha Banks on the outside, and of course Natty had Bayley on the outside, and they had no interaction at all. Now bear in mind, the main feud has been, that Charlotte and Bayley were a team, and they ditched. The BFFs have been bullying Bayley, and like I say, no interaction at all. Was very, very strange. Enzo and Colin Cassidy are with that. I don't know what the backstage announcer's name is. I have no idea what her name is at all. Because no graphic comes up to say her name as far as I can tell, unless I'm just not looking in the right direction every time it comes up. She just has the generic, my guest at this, please welcome my guest at this time. And it's like, why do you keep saying that? What, do you want a rocking round of applause or something? Anyway, Enzo and Colin Cassidy with The Bird backstage. Enzo is asked when he'll be back from his broken legs, which he responds by saying that he can fly, which is a bit strange. Colin makes me laugh by basically saying that when his leg's all healed, he'll be back. And he sort of pats Enzo on the broken leg, which is really funny. And here's Aiden English to boast of his recent achievements. Colin runs him down for being a cheater. Enzo runs him over with his wheelchair, which makes me smile. And then we get Bo Dallas's banner raising ceremony. I don't know what this is all about, if I'm honest, because basically it's everything you hope for. If you like Bo Dallas like I do, and I think the character is just wonderful. The way he smiles is just magnificent. It really is. He thanks various members of the crowd, like his fourth cousin and his history teacher, stuff like that. And despite not asking for a banner raising ceremony, he humbly accepts it. They raise the banner. It's like I say, something goes straight over my head. There is a literal banner. And it says, Bo Dallas, 224 days as champion. This makes him the longest reigning NXT champion, longer than Seth Rollins, longer than Biggie Langston. But I don't get the banner thing. I don't get it. Anyway, here's Adrian Neville. He says, on behalf of the people here, on behalf of the Full Sail students, on behalf of the Full Sail staff, he's telling you to shut up. And the fans just make me smile by chanting, he's a wanker at Bo Dallas. And you actually see Neville say, do you understand what they're saying? Superb. Bo mocks Adrian Neville, beating a nobody in Beat the Clock to get his title shot, and that he could beat Neville. This is in the Beat the Clock days from a couple of months ago now. Neville drew with Sami Zayn at 4 minutes 45 seconds, and they had a number one contendership match. So Bo says that he could beat Neville in less than 4 minutes 45 seconds, and this brings up CEO Triple H on the video wall to make the match that if Neville can last longer than 4:45, he gets a title shot. Not only does he get a title shot, he gets the title shot on the live NXT show on February the 27th, which I'm greatly looking forward to. So Bo's in his street clothes, which is funny. He manages to trip Neville on the apron to get an 8 count on the outside. He gets 2 off a suplex, 2 off a scoop time. Neville then makes a comeback with 1 minute to go. So Bo bails, and Neville uses his brain, which I love, and just goes, well, if you're going to go outside, fuck it, I'm going to sit here then. So with 30 seconds, or 20 seconds, Bo realises, shit, I best do something. So gets in the ring, charges at Neville, and Neville just sort of launches him over the ropes. Clock counts down, all good. So Neville, gets the title shot, and I've got to say, on a live show on the network, I think we're going to have a new champion there. Saying that, I said that on the 200th episode, didn't I? So me. Bo attacks him, so Neville puts him down, hits the red arrow to end the show. Other than the obvious, aka The Miz, I enjoyed this show, as I have a tendency to do. Ladies and gentlemen, who do you think's going to win the Royal Rumble? Have you watched this week's episode of NXT? I would love to know down below. My next vid will be a Royal Rumble and probably Future Shock review. Future Shock this weekend. I'll probably do those both on Sunday night / early morning, Monday morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Mark P. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy, and I will see you all very soon. Take it easy, guys.